Hey, and welcome back to another video. I'm Ashley, and I'm a former color guard and dance educator with over 10 years of experience, and we're gonna dive on in to how to keep from burning out. Listen, I know it is a crazy time of year because it is Bandtober, and so you need to make sure that you are taking care of yourself and you're being extra intentional about how you pour into your cup so that you can be the best version of yourself for your students as you can be. And so there are some things that I want you to keep in mind, okay? Number one, remember, it is a marathon, not a race. You don't have to sprint to the finish line. Mentally prepare ahead of time and just know that it's gonna be a crazy month, and this is how I plan on taking care of myself along the way. In the last video, I talked about making sure that you have blank space in your schedule. Make sure you are making time to pour back into your cup. So if you are really into reading or you have some other kind of hobby that you really enjoy, make sure that you take time for that. If you know that you're an introvert, make sure you take time to be alone so you can recharge as necessary, and vice versa. If you're an extrovert and you need people to recharge, plan a sushi date, plan a happy hour, go out to dinner, have people over, and just fill your cup as needed. So as you're going through this crazy busy month, you might want to consider reframing how you look at certain situations. It's possible that you can get up and dread going to rehearsal because it's gonna be yet another late night. You have to work all day. You have a competition this weekend and it's far away, and it's gonna happen, you got a really early wake up call the next day, and the night before you're gonna get home late because you've got an away game that's really far. All of that can really get to you. So if you take a second and reframe how you look at things, that can go such a long way. Your mind is such a powerful tool. So if you think I get to do this versus I have to do this, that can totally flip the switch and really kind of get you more motivated through the day, through the week, through the month, as things start to get really, really busy. Make sure you are taking time to slow down. I said this in the last video too, but make sure you're thinking about when you're eating your meals, are you really sitting down to enjoy them, or are you just eating as you get work done? I understand that sometimes you have to try and get work knocked out and you might as well do it while you eat because you don't have a whole lot of time. I get that, trust me, I do. But step back and think about how you can make tiny changes to take care of yourself, especially during the month of Bandtober. So being intentional about your meals. Are you taking time to take a break? Are you being mindful when you eat and really enjoying your food and how it tastes and how it's nourishing your body? Are you drinking water? Are you replenishing with good, wholesome meals? Think about all of that. And then on a similar note, make sure you are taking time to make sure you rest really well. So if you can, this one's a hard one for me, but try to avoid looking at your phone before you go to bed, maybe an hour before you know you're gonna try and get to sleep. Don't look at any electronics. Take time to take a bath or read a book or journal or do a puzzle. I don't know, literally anything except for look at your phone, because the blue light is really gonna keep you stimulated and awake. And if you can take it a step further and even switch out the light bulbs in your room for the red ones, and that will signal your brain that it's time to go to sleep. And obviously, if you're better rested, then you are better equipped to not only fight off sickness and viruses during the fall as sickness starts to ramp up, but also be prepared to take on everything that this month is going to throw at you. If you know you're gonna be busy all day, every day of the week, but you only have Sundays to recharge, really make sure that you protect that time and use it for what you need. This might mean just being lazy all day because it's the only day you get to do absolutely nothing. Allow yourself to do that. Don't feel pressured to have to do something. Listen to your body, listen to your gut, and think about what it is that you need to make sure you are set up for a good day the next day or the week ahead. I want to revisit this idea of having to have things to keep you from burning out. I would also add that sometimes we can get into a little bit of a slump when we're so deep into the season and we're feeling unmotivated or we're getting tired. Think about what it is that gets you excited about this crazy, weird, cool activity that we do. Watch groups that really inspire you, or maybe watch other forms of art that inspire you. Go to the art museum, take a stroll, take yourself on dates and try new food, listen to different music, watch other forms of art like dance on YouTube, or even live, going to the theater to see a play or a musical is also a great way to recharge. Checking out a friend's rehearsal can sometimes even really get me hyped up because I'm seeing, especially if they are a friend that works with a really high performing competitive group, just seeing another group be really motivated about what they do can really help charge me up and fill my cup. I also love to unplug and do things that are completely unrelated to marching band and color guard. In fact, I felt kind of burned out from color guard for a while because I had to do it, you know, but now I feel like I'm more interested in color guard because I'm doing it for fun and that I don't have to. But that is probably like a whole separate conversation, because I know, you know, sometimes I used to be in a position where I was teaching color guard because we needed the money, and so that, you know, it kind of creates a strain. But right now I am participating in color guard in a way that I haven't really done before, and that's completely being hands off but involved, like from a content creation perspective. I don't know, I'm getting a little ranty here, but experiment with different ways to fill your cup. It might be just maybe you start doing other things like participating in a sport or working out or joining a book club, whatever it is, to just get your mind off of marching band / color guard. I mean, I want to reiterate what I said in the beginning, and it's not a sprint, it's a marathon. So take your time, take care of yourself, make sure you're pouring back into your cup so that your students get the best version of you, and you get the best version of you. I cannot wait to continue to see how your groups progress. I know sometimes we like to talk about that kind of stuff in the color guard professional development community on Facebook. So if you're not in there, get in there and keep us updated on how your season is going. I don't think I'm the only one that is interested in how other people's seasons are progressing. So if you like this video, give it a thumbs up so that other directors can get their eyeballs on it, and I'll see you in the next one.